Yay!
Okay, a couple of people asked about using the Bialetti Moka Express. I don't know if I can get that at an angle where you can see it. Anyway, they've asked me about it, and I just woke up. Of course, the dog's drinking, and hey, that's enough. It's 2:30, because I worked all night, and I got to go back into work tonight. So I just woke up. I want some coffee. And I already ground up some beans, but there wasn't quite enough. So I'll do some more. And I'll show you how to use the Moka Pot. That smells good. This is actually the these are the Dunkin' Donuts whole beans, their original blend. So I'm having Dunkin' Donut coffee this morning. Maybe it's because I was a cop too long and I like Dunkin' Donuts and their coffee. All right, so this is the bottom part. This is the relief valve if the pressure were to get too high in the pot. But there's a line in there. I'll see if I can. Yeah, it's right across. You should be able to see it right there. That's where I'm going to fill the water up to. All right. And then there's this piece where the coffee grounds go. And it's going to set right. See if we can get in the camera there. Yep, it's going to set right in there. And I'm going to dump the coffee grounds right up in there. Now you might watch in some other videos where people like fill it up and they pack that little thing, man. They just get it all packed in there. I never do it that much. You know, I just I don't want my coffee to mature me any. I just want it to be just kind of smooth but strong. And so anyway, this is the other part. There's the filter. You actually, the only thing you ever really got to do to maintain this, other than wash it out every time you use it with just water, no soap, just water. You just rinse it out. But you can pull this this rubber gasket up. It's kind of hard to do, trying to hold it this way. But anyway, you can pop this up and pull this screen out. But you replace this rubber gasket every, I don't know, 4 or 5 years or whenever it needs it. I'm probably getting close to time to repair mine or replace mine. But anyway, you put the top on it. Get it kind of snug because the pressure, the steam is going to build up in the bottom when this water starts boiling, and then the steam is going to push the water down and then back up through that pipe, force it through the coffee where it's going to drip out the top. Very similar to an espresso machine. There's just not as much pressure on this as there is an espresso machine. Okay, and now I've got my burner going. Put the pot on the burner. And I want to make sure that my little bake light, whatever they call this type of material, is not over the heat, because I'm going to be grabbing it. But this part will get very much hot because it's sitting over over the heat, obviously. So I want to keep the handle out of it and make sure my knuckle doesn't touch it when I go to do. go to pick it up. That was the reason the other day when I was pouring the cup, I said on camera, like, can I do this one-handed? Because normally, you know, trying to keep my fingers away and my other fingers holding down the lid, and just kind of help secure it all. I didn't want to burn myself, but here you go. It's on the heat now, and so it'll take, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes, if that, maybe 3 to 4 minutes for it to go. She starts to gurgle. I was trying to catch it quicker on the camera. When she starts gurgling, it's done. It means it's had a water at the bottom, so you pretty much want to take it off the heat. This is a pretty tall coffee cup, so I know it's not really gonna fill that cup up, but it produces just a smooth, unbitter cup of coffee when it's made that way. It's not percolated to drip through the coffee. It's, you know, it doesn't drip through it like your normal coffee pot. It's just a good cup of coffee. So anyway, I'm gonna mix it up and I'll see you on the board. It's a very nice day today. It's almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and the sun is shining, not a cloud in the sky, and it's about, hey Google, what time is it where I am at?
I've got 2:49.
2:49, and what's the temperature? Hey Google, what's the temperature?
In Lumberton, it's currently 70.
70 degrees. That's awesome. Sun is shining, 70 degrees, not a cloud in the sky. So the dog is out in the yard using the bathroom. He's been waiting for me to get up so he could go outside, and then he has to normally wait till I make my cup of coffee, which is generally by the time I get up out of bed, within 5 minutes I'm out here on the porch sipping coffee. I mean, it takes no time just to quickly grind some beans, throw them in the pot, put the water in the pot, screw the top on, put it on fire, and it cooks really quick. And but what's good about it is once the water has went through the coffee, it's pushed up top where it's up there, and it's not boiling in the top part. The only place it's boiling is at the bottom. So once it pushes the steam pressure that gets built up, pushes the remaining water up through the coffee up to the top, the water's not cooking anymore. It's not continuing to boil, at least my understanding. So that's how to use the Moka Pot. Hope that made sense. Hope I don't have to re-record it because I was half asleep when I started it. See you later.